Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode on the Amplified World. How you guys doing today? I'm having a really great day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm having a really great day. It's Monday, fun day. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a really good weekend, you know, considering I worked the entire weekend. The weekend wasn't too bad. It could have been worse, but hey, I had a pretty good weekend. It's Monday. I hope you guys are excited about the new school week. I thought I would bring this up just because I've seen a lot of people talking about it in the comment section. Guys, it's not that bad. 13 years of your life inside of a building you don't want to be in, you're learning. That's a good thing, right? Take it from an adult. Take it from an adult. You're going to enjoy your school life because as soon as school's over, responsibilities kick in, and that's no fun. Trust me. Take it from me. But yeah, today we are going to be going and we are going to be doing something that we've been building up to today, and it's the reason why I've got all of the stone. We are going to be starting on the gold farm today. I want to get the vast majority of it done. I want to get at least the donuts done along with.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here.
Thank you for your chicken. We have to unfortunately lose a few chickens here or there so that we can get food. It's only sad if you really think about it. So yeah, today I want to get the vast majority of the gold farm done today. Especially I want to get the donuts done. And I want to go ahead and start getting work on the killing chamber, which I already have a good design for it. I am going to be using one of my old server buddies, Snow Crash. I guess you could technically call him my server buddy, even though I never really played with him on Hypermine. He was a member of Hypermine when I was a member of Hypermine, so technically we were server buddies. But we're going to be using Snow Crash's design for this thing. Now, if you guys don't know what a gold farm is or why, because I've had a lot of questions. Mustang was one of them who asked me all these various questions about the gold farm and why I decided to go above the nether. Why am I why did I go through all this trouble just to even get up here? Hello buddies. This is why actually. One of the big reasons why I decided to come up here instead of building it down there is because there are no spawnable spaces up here. Hello stone. What are you doing here? Oh, free stone. Can I pick you up? No. Just despawn. That's fine. But while we start pillaring up, I'll start explaining to you guys why I decided to do it up here, just for those of you who have absolutely no idea what I'm doing or why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, the reason why I decided to go above the nether to build the gold farm is because of spawnability. Also, the reason why I came up here is because I want to get up really high, again, for spawnability. So, the way that the gold farm works is we build giant donuts as spawning platforms. And then what we do is we build a contraption that then allows me to funnel pigmen due to their aggressive nature into an area to where I can kill them. The reason why we're above the nether is because there is absolutely no space above here for things to spawn. And the reason why we're going so high up is because we're slowly de-renderizing the nether below us. You know, other than these guys being able to spawn on top of the obsidian, all this bedrock is non-spawnable, which is amazing. We're going to be going all the way up to Y level 256. So those are the main reasons why I've decided to do it above the nether, why it makes it the most efficient way possible. Because when we get all the way up to 256, all the area below us is going to be, well, the vast majority of the nether below us is going to be despawned. Therefore, no pigmen will be able to spawn down there. So all of the pigmen concentration is going to be spawning on these platforms, which is good. And then we're going to be exploiting the pigmen's tracking mechanics to allow us to then kill them without really, well, to allow us to get them to funnel where we want to funnel them. You guys have any idea what I'm talking about there? We'll explain more whenever we start building it. So the first thing I need to do is I need to start planning this thing out. The way that it works is we're all the way up at 256. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan out, I'm going to map out where the donuts are going to be. So so that you guys can imagine, the very top layer is going to be an unspawnable space. 2 blocks below that is going to be a spawn space, and then 2 blocks below that, unspawnable, spawnable. You guys, I'll explain more whenever I start doing it, because also I'm going to be leaving the link to Snow Crash's video in the description. You guys want to go check his video out. He explains it a lot more in detail because he's going to be doing it. He does it in creative, so it's a lot easier to show it. So yeah, I'm going to get to work. I got to get some donuts built. I'm going to start I'm going to do one of them, and then I'll bring you guys in, show you guys what I did, kind of give you guys the measurements if you guys want to do it yourself. That way that you guys won't be totally lost. I know a lot of people, whenever they do these farms, they don't ever show the process of it. So I want to try to show as much as I can. So yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so I have gotten the first circle laid out. So if you're going to be doing this with me at home, your circles are going to be all uniform. Every single one of them is going to look like this one. So from the center point, the diameter of the larger circle on the outside is 75. And then the diameter of the circle on the inside is 41. So if you guys don't know what that means in radii form, the radius from that point to that point back there is 37, and the radius from that point right there to this point that I'm standing on right now is 20. So then of course you do the circles. I have a circle generator. If you want me to, I'll leave it in the description if I remember to, which I probably won't. But yeah, that's going to be the circle that you're going to be using for all these platforms. Now, the thing is, I have got to fill in this top circle, which is going to take quite a bit of glass. I have decided to go ahead and use glass for it, just because it's the reason why you need glass. You can either use glass or lower half slabs. I decided to use glass just because I knew I had a really large abundance of them. Of course, I have a large abundance of stone as well. I thought it just looked better. I have a desert I could go get a bunch of glass from. It's not a big deal, but the first circle is going to be all the way up at 256, and the next circle will be at, I do believe, 254, probably? I don't know. I'll show you guys that whenever I get this filled in. This is going to take a while. So yeah, you just fill in this part right here, leave this open, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I get this done. There's going to be a lot of filling today. Holy crap. That is so trippy. That is so freaking trippy. For a little context, I turned off Optifine because I really wanted to see what this looked like. We are in a void of red. Isn't that creepy? Oh my god, you can't even see the floor. That is ridiculous. All of that, well, technically I think it's because of void fog or just some kind of fog in general that makes it to where you can't see it. But that's crazy. I think I'm gonna go turn back on Optifine now. You know what? Just for this little clip, I'll leave it off for you guys. So I went ahead, I finished the donut, so it looks really cool. Donut's done, check marked. So the next thing you're gonna wanna do is find the center point of that donut, or you could just do it right here like I did for a template. I pillared over and I did the thing. But anyways, find the center of the donut, like this. Build 2 blocks below that, place another block, and then get rid of those 2 blocks. So there's going to be a 2-block gap between this here and this here. Now, I know I could probably hear some of you talking already and asking me, Ballentinelp, why did you put the glass up on the, it's on the Y level of 256. Nothing can spawn above that. I know. That's not the point. That's not the actual reason why this glass is here. And that's not the reason why there's a block here in general. Well, I don't know the logistics behind the spawning mechanics above the build limit. I don't know whether or not things can spawn above build limit. That's not what I'm trying to prevent here. Well, in partly, it's not what I'm trying to prevent. What I'm trying to prevent is gas from spawning, because I personally don't want gigantic balloons spitting fireballs at me at my beautiful new gold farm. So that's the reason why this is here, because in a 2-block gap, gas cannot spawn in that little tight space. So only pigmen can spawn here, and because there's 2 blocks, theoretically, no endermen should be able to spawn, and I don't know about magma cubes. So there's a thing for that. I don't know if those are going to be able to spawn or not, or blazes. I don't think blazes will either. I don't believe it will. So yeah, that's a thing. That's the reason why this is here. So yeah, 2-block gaps between your floors. So there's going to be 2-block gap here, another floor, 2-block gap here, another floor, 2-block gap here, another floor. So in each one of these floors are going to be solid blocks, and again, they are going to be the exact same as this ring of donuts. So yeah, it's going to be 20 blocks from here to, well, from this center point to there, and then 37 blocks from this center point to all the way over there. And then it'll be the exact same as your top donut. Oh, this is gonna take, I wonder if I could get up there. Can I land? There's no way I'm gonna be able to land on this one block. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work, guys, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get on this stupid block so I can start building. Here we go. Here, oh, I missed it. It's already working. Oh, it's already working. Keep spawning, pigmen. Spawn for me, pigmen. I could probably do it with just one donut. If it wasn't for, I want to make this the most efficient thing I can possibly make, I would only do one donut. Because really, that's all you need. That's all you really need. I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-ish pigmen already spawned. And this isn't even full yet. They're only spawning on the rims. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Thank you, Snow Crash, for thinking this up. I can't believe that no one really thought of doing this earlier. I mean, sooner. Because I remember the old gold farms. I remember a long time ago. I felt like talking about this because it was really coming to mind whenever I was building this. And just the idea of it is just so simple. It's so simple, and yet no one thought of it until... well, really, I don't know who was the first person who came up with it, but Snow Crash was one of the ones that I thought that came up with it first. I don't know if he's the one who invented it, though. But the old gold farm consisted of gigantic nether portals, and it would only produce like a few nuggets every hour, and it really wasn't even... It wasn't even viable as a gold quote-unquote farm, because you would have to wait months and months just to get anything out of it. That's it. In this thing, you can produce... just stacks upon stacks of blocks of gold in a couple hours. It's ridiculous how quick this thing accumulates and how just amazing efficient it is. The idea of it, behind of it, I'm just like, how did no one come up with this sooner? He's a genius. He really is. Whoever came up with this is a genius, but I think Snow Crash did, so I think Snow Crash is a genius. Okay, guys, I want you guys to do me a favor. See, I counted the pigmen before when we were just trying to, you know, we were just kind of scoping out the area, seeing how many pigmen had spawned so far. So I want you guys to do me a favor. Go ahead and count how many are here now, because I think they're having a raver over there. I'm allowing them to spawn, and they didn't even invite me to their party. Really? No one ever invites me to parties anymore. I can tell you one thing. I was never... no one ever cared enough to invite me. See, me and him, no. I see how, you know how I feel, don't you? Yeah, me and you both? I got you, buddy. Me and you can have our own party, right? Screw them. We'll be friends. Right, Steven? That's right. That's right. We don't need parties. We don't need big raging parties like them over there. They're party animals. It's ridiculous. Look at how many are there. And this is only one donut, and it's only halfway filled in so far. Oh, God. Guys, I'm really curious. I don't know if this is going to work or if it's just going to cause a bunch of pigmen to get really angry at me. I want to play Who Shot the Arrow. I don't know whether or not the UI of the pigmen are smart enough not to walk off the edges. I have a feeling it's going to be like that 300 effect where they end up pushing each other off. I just want to see what happens. I didn't shoot the arrow. Somebody else did. Oh, well, I missed it. What's going to happen? What are you guys going to do? Oh, they're pushing each other off. That's how I figured it was going to happen. So, there they go. Bye. Oh, that's so funny. I'm a terrible person. But yeah, we are getting magma cubes spawning, so that is a thing. The reason why I did this, by the way, is I just wanted to see if the fall damage itself cause them to drop XP and gold. I don't know if that actually is a thing or not, so this is mostly just a test I wanted to do. I don't think it's going to break anything, because if I go down there, they should just de-aggro and despawn, at least as far as I know. As far as I know, that should happen, so I'm just kind of letting them build up, letting them kill each other off. I could, if this works, make this into a farm where I just line this entire thing up with the trapdoors, and then just leave it at that. And then every time I wanted to go gather XP or gold, I can just jump down there. But let's go test it out and see if any of it actually dropped. Yep, look at that, big piles of XP and gold. Give me the gold and XP. So yeah, I could basically make this into a farm. I don't have to do anything else. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. But we, on the Ballentinelp channel, go above and beyond, and we don't just stop at mediocre. We want to make sure everything is stupidly broken as possible. So we're going to create 3 more donuts, and I'm also going to borrow, I don't know who came up with it first, but I'm going to take it from, I do believe it's either, I think it's Iskall's. Iskall's gold farm is, it has it where, I don't know how to explain this. It uses a game mechanic that they implemented in 1.10, I think, where there's called insta cramming. And then what he did was he shoved a bunch of minecarts into one spot, and then whenever the pigments fell in there, it went over the insta count, and then they started taking damage. And then after they died, they did drop their XP and their gold. So I want to exploit that and then use that as the killing chamber. I'm pretty sure Iskall was the first one who did it. I don't know if he got it from somebody. He probably did. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the last 3 donuts, which is gonna take forever. I'm gonna gather up this stuff. I wanna get the gold nuggets, is really what I'm after down here. I don't really need the rotten flesh or the swords. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll see you guys in a bit. And there you have it. Several hours later, I have finished up the other 2 donuts. And man, that was a lot of stone. It almost ate up my entire supply of it. But I do now have 3 donuts along with 1 donut on the top made of glass, which is good. So the next thing that you guys are going to want to do if you're following at home is fly up to the top. Get inside these rings, which is really difficult, but luckily I have a little flip here to do it. So get inside these rings. This will be the outer point of your donut. Go in from 3 blocks there and knock out 3 holes. These will be the holes that the pigments fall down into, and then do that on each one of the sides except for the bottom. Now this is the part of the video where it kind of changes from the tutorial video that Snow Crash did. He gets into really redstone-y bits that I don't even know still work in 1.12. A lot of that redstone probably doesn't even work anymore. So I'm going to do a little bit of a change up, and we're going to do the minecart way instead of doing the fall damage way. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm not gonna have enough time in the video to get that done today, because of the fact that I need to get this video out. And I know, super sad panda, but I wanna try something out just to see if it even works as a mock-up of basically what we're going to be doing. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm going to go off just like so. I'm gonna go off by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks on each one of these, and I'm going to place trap doors like this. I just want to see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work. I really hope it does. I'm gonna go off just like so on all 4 of the corners, because I think this should work. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Just like so, like this as well. Except for those which I've placed incorrectly. Can I like get rid of you and get rid of you? Just like so, boom, 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 boom. I'm going to do this on all 4 corners. Since the AI of the pigmen don't see this as well, they see it as a full block. So what I'm hoping is once I get all of these done on each 4 of the corners, they're all going to funnel through this, run out to try to get me, which I'm going to be standing there, and they're just going to fall off. So I'm hoping that's what happens. We're going to see if that actually happens. Alright, the platforms are done. I've also switched back over to my other Minecraft account. Well, the one with Optifine on it. That way you can see the floor. I was building in the other one just because I really like the ambience. Okay, so let's see if this actually works. Let's pick a pigment. Alright, sorry about this, Steven. Don't run away from me. Well, he died. Sorry about this. Don't die. Okay, there we go. Is this going to work? It's going. Oh, no, it does work. Yay, it works. Oh, this is awesome. And look at this. They continue to aggro, which is awesome. As long as I don't move, they're always going to be aggroed on me, and they're just going to run off to their death. Sweet. So next episode, when we do end up actually building the mechanism that kills them via the minecarts, all that XP, instead of it falling on the ground, will then go into me. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Hope you guys had fun today, because I had a ton of fun today. So don't forget, guys, if you hated this video, you guys know where to put it. But if you did enjoy, do not forget to hit the like button, guys. Like I was saying, guys, been showing some amazing support on all of our series so far. I want to say thank you guys for your amazing support. Don't forget to hit that like button. I know I just said that, but look at this. This is insane. This deserves a like. I know it does. Don't forget to post any questions, comments, or smart markers in the comment section down there. I love it for me, guys. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. And have a great and wonderful rest of your day. Oh, this is ridiculous. Die, pigmen, die. Drop that XP and gold. XP and gold. Alright, I'm gonna go see what exactly we've gotten for loot down there. Is everybody good? Are you guys good now? No, you're still a little aggroed? Some of you have de-aggroed? Okay, let's go ahead and jump down there and see exactly what we've got going on. Let's see what we got. 4 big old piles of XP! XP. Squirt into me, XP. Squirt into me. Oh, this farm is amazing. This is why I love gold farms. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to build it before the iron farm, but I'm glad we got the iron farm out of the way. Either way, 6 and 1, half a dozen the other. What's the difference? So awesome. So awesome.